I'm going to give a little follow-up here for my focus on urgent care in the office. I always like to share good, bads, and uglies. So I'm helping you to try to get to your $1 million mark and beyond. My name is Don Pelto. I'm a podiatrist in private practice in Worcester and Westboro. And so I've been doing a focus on urgent care because I've been seeing a lot of these urgent cares pop up, and we see a lot of referrals from them, and I'm thinking, well, they should come directly to us and not even go to the urgent care, because usually when they go there, they just give them an antibiotic and send them our way. So what have I done? So on our website, if you want to go there, you can go to centralmasspodiatry.com. You can see our urgent care page. So you can certainly shadow that, model that, steal that, whatever you'd like to do. I'd like you to make your own, because with that, we have a dedicated focus on getting urgent care patients. It kind of shows up. Patients many times are looking for urgent care concerns with their foot and ankle, and they will find ours if no one else in your area is ranking. So that's one thing. I've also recently, I was asked to do a lecture for them, so I prepared a series of lecture slides for them. So once again, if you want to see my slide deck, you can shoot me an email, don@podiatrypracticemastery.com. Love to share that with you if that would help you. But it's a slide deck I did with me and like AI and stuff like that. Put together a slide deck, and I presented it to them, which went well. And then they're like, hey, if you're doing this for us, would you mind doing this for like our regional meeting? So this is one called Convenient MD. They have 2 different regional meetings, one in Massachusetts and one in New Hampshire. So they invited me to go there. It's not really worth my time if I think about it. I think they maybe pay me $500 to do the lecture. But I think in terms of goodwill and getting in front of these urgent care groups and learning how to get in front of these groups, I think it's going to be a good experience. So I'm going to pretty much give the same thing, but what I'm doing is I'm going to include more videos on how to do different procedures. So I have, once again with my iPad that I'm using every day with the ModMed Scribe, I have this iPad, so I'm having my staff come in, record simple procedures that I'm doing, and I'm going to include these in this next lecture. Different like paronychia, wart treatment, different types of things that we do in the office. Now you might be wondering, and I had a colleague here, he said, hey Don, I can't believe you're giving away all of our secrets. You're doing a video on how to do ingrown toenails, so all these people are going to start doing ingrown toenails, or they're going to start doing whatever. So I don't necessarily agree with that. I think they want to know how to do things, just like we might want to know how to do things in other specialties, or even in our own that we don't do. But we're not going to really have the confidence to do it unless you do it a lot. So I am not too concerned about giving out the keys to the kingdom, because I think very few or any of these are going to actually do the procedures. But if they do want to come and visit, and another thing I offered during the lectures, I said, hey, if you want to come and visit me in the office, I'd be happy to have you. You can watch different types of procedures. But once again, I'm doing it more of as a reciprocity thing, so they come and visit, and then hopefully that'll increase the referrals. So that's kind of phase 1. What would be phase kind of 2 and 3? These are things, because I always like to think, well, how can I repurpose this? So one would be, is there maybe a national convention of urgent cares that I could give to all the urgent cares? If there's like we have our APMA meetings and things like that, is there one they have for urgent cares that I could give that for? And could I also maybe do an article within one of their publications talking about foot and ankle urgent care? So these are some things, it's always good to figure out an area that you like, that you're really good at, and then just kind of dive deep and see how you can give value to that group. So these are kind of some of the ideas of the urgent care. If you have any other ideas that you're doing that's working for you, once again, please shoot me an email, don@podiatrypracticemastery.com, or share any tips that are working for you, or if you want some of these resources, I'd love to share them with you. Okay? Once again, thanks for listening. Hoping you get your practice to the $1 million mark and beyond.